Finally, new rule here on Inauguration Day. In the interest of new beginnings, liberals have to stop calling Trump voters rubes and simpletons and instead reach out and feel their pain. The pain they insist we didn't see. And there is ample evidence for that pain. Did you know that of the 14 states with the highest number of painkiller prescriptions per person, they all went for Trump? Trump won 80% of the states that have the biggest heroin problem. And the counties that he won in Ohio and Pennsylvania that went for Obama last time are the ones that are racked by opiate abuse. So let's stop calling Trump voters idiots and fools and call them what they are. Fucking drug addicts. Now, if that sounds like I'm actually not reaching out, I promise I will. But first, I have to get something off my chest about this phenomenon of white conservatives on drugs. And the numbers are phenomenal. West Virginia was Trump's best state. And in the past 6 years, folks there have downed 780 million hydro and oxycodone pills. That's 433 pain pills for every person in the state. West Virginia's mascot is a dilated pupil. In Wisconsin, another key Trump state, between 2008 and 2014, heroin deaths nearly quadrupled. I never thought I'd hear myself say this, but kids, don't do heroin. It's a gateway to being a Republican. And the thing that sticks in my craw about this is that for decades it was us liberals who were accused of destroying the fabric of society with our drug use. Remember the country anthem from the hippie era that put the counterculture in its place? Merle Haggard, Okie from Muskogee, we don't smoke marijuana in Muskogee. We don't take our trips on LSD. Yeah, today Muskogee, population 38,000, has 9 drug treatment centers. They should change the lyrics to, we don't share our needles in Muskogee, we don't mix our smack with PCP. Somewhere along the line, things changed for the real Americans in the heartland who were always chastising us for undermining patriotism by being stoned all the time. Well, who's stoned all the time now? Not us. We've moved on to kale smoothies and an occasional craft beer. Meanwhile, you've got meth mouth and are taking your dog's arthritis pills. Live free or die? More like press down and twist. But I'm not saying, Trump voters, that your pain isn't real. I mean, it isn't, but I'm not saying that. Because if this election has taught us anything, it's that anything is real if enough people believe it is. And the good news is, if the problem is drugs, well, hell, there's something I can help with. If it's one thing I know, it's how to manage a high. I'm doing it right now. You Trump voters are stoned? Please, we liberals invented stone. This is common ground. We get high and bid $1,000 for a Beatles lunchbox on eBay. You got high and ordered a president from Moscow. But that's because you're new to drugs. So let me share a lifetime of wisdom and experience in getting fucked up. Things like, don't mix pills and alcohol. But if you do, oxycodone goes with white wine and hydrocodone goes with red. Don't drive on pills. Call Uber or Lyft and have someone on pills drive you. This is very important. Always have a wingman. Someone to say, cool it, or you shouldn't drive, or don't put that in your mouth. Woody Harrelson once pulled me away from a long conversation with a Christmas tree I swore was Elton John. Also very important, you're doing the wrong drugs. Stick to the stuff that comes out of the ground. Jesus. 90% of you are farmers. You grow, fertilize, harvest, eat, and for all I know, fuck your own crops. You never thought to smoke them? And most important, ignore the asshole across the bar who keeps staring at you. That's a mirror.